everybody, it's Susan with the Noonan Carnegie Library, and I'm here with another book review for you. Today I want to talk about The X-Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon. And this was another romance book that I just really loved. I really like the enemies to lovers trope. I always find it super fun to see people start out fighting, and then once they get to know each other, they kind of see the good parts of each other. So this book I really love too because it's about public radio and podcasts, which I always enjoy books about that. So our heroine, Shay, has been working in public radio for about 10 years, and someone new starts at her radio station, and his name is Dominique, and he's just graduated with a master's degree in journalism, and he wants everyone to know that he has a master's degree in journalism. He won't stop talking about it and acting like he knows everything about radio. And Shay's just so frustrated because she's like, I've been doing this for 10 years. I think I know a little bit more about radio than you do. Well, Dominique instantly becomes a star. Her boss just loves him, and everyone's like, Dominique, you're the best thing ever. And Shay's like, excuse me, I've been doing this for 10 years. I know more about it. Stop talking about your master's degree. So this particular public radio station is really struggling to bring in the viewers. A lot of their content is kind of old school and people aren't listening anymore. There's so many free podcasts available that they're having a hard time keeping their listeners. So they need to come up with something fresh and exciting to bring listeners in. So in a panic, one day Shay suggests this new concept for a radio show. How about they do a dating show? But you know, there's a lot of radio stations that do dating shows. There's a lot of dating show podcasts. So she says, why don't we do a show about two exes who come together and are still friends and do a radio show about what went wrong? Well, her station manager is like, okay, that's great, but you know, how are we gonna find two exes who have worked in this industry and can be good on radio? And her boss is suddenly like, hey, Dominique and Shay, you can do it. And they're like, wait, we've never dated before. What are you talking about? And he said, oh, it'll just be a little white lie. It's not a big deal. It's for the radio station. It might keep us afloat. If you want to keep your jobs, you basically have to do that. Now, Dominique and Shay aren't crazy about it because they're like, oh, that's kind of lying. We really don't want to do that. But they really want to keep their jobs, especially Shay, who's been at this station for 10 years. She really loves what she does, and she can't bear the thought of leaving. And their station manager says, you guys don't even get along at work now, so it's perfect. It really is just like you used to date and you broke up. And they're like, okay. So they realize they're gonna have to start to get to know one another, and they're going to have to pretend like they dated, including to their friends and family, which can get a little sticky, and it lands them in some interesting situations that are pretty funny. Well, they debut their show, and it's an instant hit. Their listeners are into it. They love the concept. They love hearing about their relationship. So as time goes on, they really do start feeling bad because their listeners are into it. They keep saying, oh, we hope they get back together again. The feedback they're getting is wonderful from their station manager, from their listeners, but they're still lying to their audience. They feel worse and worse about it as time goes on. And this book is really interesting, where it talks about things like ethics and morality that's mixed in with just a fun romance. Since Dominique has recently graduated with his master's degree in journalism, he knows how important truth is. So he starts getting really like, ooh, this just feels wrong. So this book is about the story of Dominique and Shay and how they get to know each other and how they move away from really disliking each other. And I just really enjoyed this one. It was a nice, beautiful, happy romance that, you know, things would get in their way and then, you know, things would get out of their way. I really liked the humor in this book. So I really enjoyed reading Dominique and Shay's story. So I highly recommend this book. Once again, it's The X-Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This will be on our special shelf here at the Carnegie, so come in and check it out. Let us know what you think about it. I hope you enjoy this one, and join us again very soon for more book reviews.